Listen. Hello, it's Ben again. It's late night, and that's just the way it goes. It's the only time I seem to get a good connection with the internet. I have literally tried to record this video 5 times. But okay, we're gonna do this one on being open-minded yet skeptical when it comes to things of the arts and magic, however you want to say it. Let's give an example, because you have to be open-minded yet skeptical when it comes to these things. Because you're completely open-minded, I could say, I'm a badass, I can blow fireballs out my butt, I can bring down lightning from the sky, I can control storms, I can cause an earthquake underneath your mom's house, that sort of thing. So, honestly, if I was coming up claiming all that, you be open-minded that possibly I could do that, but be skeptical as to how I would go about doing it. Now, one of those things I can, or one, possibly two, depending on the circumstance, I can do. Controlling storms. Now, let's say I just say, okay, I can control storms. Great. The how, the means, the why, and when, whether or not I actually know what I'm talking about is the question. Now, if I say, oh, I can control storms, and I can't back it up, I have no means to tell you how, or anything, and I'm not going to shoot an example, chances are. I'm not. Now, don't ask people to show examples, but perhaps ask them to explain the how. Now, if you have any knowledge of anything, you know how energy works, how energy channeling is. Now, if I can't explain that basic factor, chances are I'd be lying when I say I control storms. Alright, now, how I'd actually control a storm, now if I can give an honest answer like this, is when you control storms, use wind currents as the main means of controlling storms. Yes, that was Kim on the airline. You use wind currents to control storms, and you need to focus it in that way. You're focusing on the movement in the clouds, but not only that, you're focusing on moving the energy centers of the clouds themselves by using wind currents to affect it that way. And it all depends. I can't completely control a storm. It all depends upon trade winds, the way that things are affecting. You have to understand the winds on the ground are not the same as the winds up there, and you have to be able to affect those that way. You see, that sort of thing. And because you understand it that way, because I have a decent understanding on how you have to connect with the winds, I can get in more detail. I could spend the rest of this video describing how I'd connect to a storm properly and how to properly control them. I could do a whole video on that, and then some, and not get anywhere. And, but I can explain how, and possibly give an example, possibly. But I don't like doing that. I don't like doing those party favors. I like to teach. Now, if you were actually interested and you had good purpose for knowing why to do this and how to do this, yeah, I'll teach you. Sure, why not? But otherwise, I'm not going to show you. Peace out, And when you're doing it, never mind, I'm getting distracted. But being skeptical yet open-minded, you have to be open-minded to the idea. In other words, you have to give the benefit of the doubt most of the time. But you also have to be skeptical on certain factors and whether they're accurate or not, and how they might be accurate, and why their accuracy. Based on that, you should be able to give an honest answer and figure out whether or not whatever person's saying is fact or fiction, And understanding that is a very important step in enlightening and in conversation, because there are a lot of people that get thrills off of lying, off of telling a lot of bullshit, I've run into a lot of those, and you have to give them the benefit of the doubt, yet you have to be skeptical and collect and be open-minded and remember things to prove them wrong, and usually you don't want to confront them, because if you do, they usually get very frustrated and whatnot. So, just keeping that open-minded, like, if I was to come up to you and tell you, oh, I know how to do foraging, ask me to explain it. Don't ask me to do an example, because I'm not going to do party favors. I might teach you how to do it, and I have taught people by doing it live for them how to do foraging properly. But aside from that, I'm not going to go about teaching everybody in the world, oh, I can put out a flame with energy, this is how, but, and if people have interest in it, or if they don't, more or less, also on the same token, if you do have abilities, don't go around bragging about them. What you do is your business. Now, if you're sharing information with people, share information. Don't say, oh yes, I can do this, this, and this, and this. Teach them how you do one thing instead of saying, I can do this. Chances are not only are you going to get back information, but you're also going to give a lot more information that way, But basically that's what the video is about, is being skeptical yet open-minded. Like, one of the things I was skeptical about earlier on, and I found a lot of proof that was very interesting, is spacecraft. Okay, now you may call me like one of those weirdies, one of those Area 51 guys, but I've found that there's actually quite a lot of proof for it. There's a lot of things to look out there. It's very interesting. I mean, I could do a whole video on that one too. Probably won't, because there's so many people covering it. Might as well not even relap over it. Besides, there's lots of other people that know way more than I do. But looking and doing the research, because I was skeptical, gave me a new insight, which is very important, and new ideas. So you guys gotta remember that. And anyway, aside from that, might as well get ready to go to bed. Maybe talk to Kim for a few more hours. Say hi, Kim.
Hello.
Good. She didn't ditch me this time, like last time.
Hi.
I love you, Kim.
I love you too.
Alright. Well, anyway, I guess I'll see you guys out, all 6 of you subscribers. If you ever run across this video,
I have 10 subscribers.
she only has 3 videos, and they're only like less than a minute.
10 subscribers. Gee.
Anyway, yeah, see you guys. Thank you for my 6 subscribers. And if you run across this video, if you're interested in anything that I'm doing, check out the channel. Check it out, Subscribe if you want. It makes me feel good. Give me some feedback. I like feedback. Okay? I don't have any problem answering questions. Anyway, peace out.